Hey 8th graders, today we're going to review how to write an equation if we are just given 2 points. So our question is asking us, what is the equation of the line that goes through the points 3, -5 and 0, -17? A few things that I want to do first is just review my coordinates. The first coordinate is always the x coordinate, the second coordinate is always the y coordinate. We have the coordinates x of 3, and y -5, and a x of 0, and a y of -17. Now there are two things that we need in order to create an equation. We know that equations of lines in y-intercept form are y equals mx plus b. What two things or two pieces of information do we need to know in order to graph a line? We need to know the slope, and we need to know the y-intercept. These are two things that we need to come up with before we can graph a line. The first thing that I'm going to come up with is the slope. So I just rewrote the equation over here, and I'm going to find the slope. I'm given 2 points. How do I find the slope between the 2 points, 3, -5, and 0, -17? Well, I need to subtract my y minus my y over my x minus my x. Remember that if you start with a y value of -5, then you also, on the denominator, need to start with the x value of 3. So let's go ahead and do y minus y over x minus x. I'm going to start with my y value of -5, and I'm going to subtract, and this is where it's tricky, subtract a -17. And that's going to be over. Well, if I started with this -5 here, then I need to also start with my 3. So it's going to be over 3 minus 0. I'm just going to move this to the side so we can continue. -5 minus -17. Well, we know these negatives become a plus. So this becomes -5 plus 17. I now have one number that is positive and one number that is negative, so I subtract. 17 minus 5 is 12. There are more good guys, so it stays positive. 3 minus 0 is 3. I have 12 over 3 as my slope. This line means to divide. So 12 divided by 3, I have a slope of 4. So I'm going to go back to my original problem. And I'll write down that I have a slope of 4. Slope equals 4. Let's review real quick how we found our slope of 4. We were given 2 points, and on the 2 points we needed to do our y minus our y over our x minus our x. Now we have a slope of 4, so I can start writing the equation. I know I have y equals 4x plus b. I still don't know what that b is. So my y-intercept is the next thing that I need to solve for. Think about y-intercept. Y-intercept means many things. The y-intercept is the initial value. The y-intercept is the point at which a line is going to cross the y-axis. So in this case, my y-intercept would be at that point right there. My y-intercept also has the coordinates over 0 up y, because any point where a line crosses the y-axis is going to go over 0 or over nothing and up y or down y. So I need to look back at my initial points and see, am I given a y-intercept? I have the point 3, -5 and 0, -17. Can I find my y-intercept from these two coordinate points? I can. I have 0, -17, which means that this x value is 0, which means my y value is going to give me my y-intercept. Well, what is my y value? That's -17. So my b value becomes -17. The equation of this line, y equals 4x, we found the slope by subtracting y minus y over x minus x. We got a slope of 4 minus 17. I got a y-intercept of -17 because that's when my x value is 0. I'm going to rewrite